that despise thee shall bow themselves down at the soles of thy feet.
I was born a king. I was born a king. It take a little more to get me out the way. I was born a king. I was born a king. It take a little more to get me out the way. And in my mother's womb, fashioned to be flesh, ordained to be a prophet. I'm pushing till nothing's left. Fell away from my heritage, trying to retract my steps, cause all my life's been a fast. The water got me refreshed. Deception, lies, I confess. The reason we still oppressed. No mercy, truth in the land. Dead captive serving the flesh. No longer dead, resurrect. The enemy, I'm at his neck. Alliance, what from the prey? The scepter and nothing less. Cause I was born from the greatest of bloodlines. He made us a nation, the kings and priests. My forefather was David. I favor him with all amazement. Peculiar people, they hated the power, love, and peace. No knowledge, we simulated, but now we doing away with the heathen customs, the hatred. No longer will I bow down and let you cover my greatness and blacken to the ground. Perfection is how we made us. And if they hating on me, tell them hate some more. I was born a king. I was born a king. It take a little more to get me out the way. I was born a king. I was born a king. It take a little more to get me out the way.
I was born a king.
Why take an L like the YOLO letters? You should bend the knee where the rug be. Polo sweater, this is how it go though. Just do what you told forever. Disrespect a no-no, can't say you don't know no better. I was born a king, bull in a net, not no cyber. Everything you see, we gon' possess, that gets me hyper. Our secret service be 100 million snipers for you brood of vipers. Go fix your face and change some royal diapers. Read it and weep, you mourning, weak in the knees. I'm yawning, we was asleep. Good morning, featuring me and the sheep, it's okay. We was to pray, now we just pray for the return, for the display. Maybe a month or a week and a day, keeping it funky, keeping it faith. 244 and then you be about all that y'all can handle. Christ the Son, come let him tan you. It's gonna take all of the energy you channel, all the Avengers and they ammo and snaps from Thanos to get me out the way, cause famo,
I was born a king. I was born a king. It take a little more to get me out the way. I was born a king. I was born a king. It take a little more to get me out the way.
I was born a king. The sons also of them that afflicted thee.
The sons of those nations that afflicted us, the Israelites,
shall come bending unto thee.
they shall come bending unto us.
And all they that despise thee
And all the nations that hated our guts
shall bow themselves down at the soles of thy feet.
I need the spirit celestial, your body, you know we gon' get it. And we in the streets to gather the sheep, you can say that we fishing. But God got intentions, and he got a mission to destroy all the minions. And the son of perdition, hunters, get them, runners, sprinting. The anger of Christ we quenching. If you roll the dice, you finish. Hunters, get them, runners, sprinting. The anger of Christ we quenching. Evolve to hunters from bishops.
Big brute talk that Jew way. For the reward of this truth is the new way. Pray for the Sabbath, then wait for the Sabbath. Been thinking about it since Tuesday. This is a movie, I don't mean a Blu-ray.
Yo, 100 they souls in 4K. See it up close, swimming in ghosts. Keep it 100 like Touche. I'm talking about expansion. Look in the book, it's mansions. Flex on a hater like Samson's. God give it Egypt for ransom. Whips on their back get damaged. Yo,
Psalm 149 been jamming. Yo, set a block on fire. To the chariots in the sky, my people been dying to vote. Your pastor been selling you hope. Your job been selling you dreams. Esau been selling you dope. in the form of a pope. But this right here for the freedom. This right here ain't for Edom. A Moab or Ammon, this here for the family.
Yeah, and we want it all. See Babylon fall. To rule over dogs. See all of them crawl. And acknowledge we the chosen. Angelic like Moses when he appeared with the Torah. Sport a book like Dora. Mountaintop like Horror. Go.
I ain't the spirit, so listen your body, you know we gon' get it. And we in the streets to gather the sheep. You can say that we fishing. But God got intention. And he got a mission. To destroy all the millions. And son of perdition. Hunt us. Get them. Run us. Sprinting. The anger of Christ we quenching. If you are the dice, finish. Hunt us. Get them. Run us. Sprinting. The anger of Christ we quenching. If all the hunters and fishers. Yeah.
Hold up, real Jew, get up out my face, man. Watch what you say, yeah, them brews don't play. Pull a scripture, cut a demon, put a heathen in his place, but a fix your face. Cause we run it, through Christ receives we atonement. For them 12 tribes, yes, our time, ain't no escaping this judgment. See Esau getting double, match that, turn his ass into stubble. See Jacob a fire and Joseph a flame, and he'll be devoured. Now one shall remain, how for the Lord has spoken. Yeah, you know we coming back for his chosen. So come out my people so that we shall reign.
And listen to all of them. Sunday's got a long lineup. I can't name them all, but you can occupy yourself with music, definitely the word, and a lot of information, especially what's going on the earth right now. So the lineup begins tomorrow morning with Patient Saints, and will carry it right on to the last show, which is Wisdom Crieth Out outside of Austin.
Wake up to the Patient Saints, go ahead and grab your coffee. This truth is spreading across the globe. Our hidden histories alive with Deacon, take us through them times. Painted black faces white, now you know this not Jesus Christ. Raving the wolves, we prophesying in the fire booth. Bringing more fire, word the Deacon Malachi. You the in the lion's den. We got the current events, wisdom crying out at 9 o'clock, come listen. We gon' set it off on Sundays.
Wisdom crieth out, she echo in these streets. Wisdom, got breath into the seas. Wisdom crieth out, she echo in the streets. Wisdom, got breath into the seas.
Wake up, repent, come back to me. Wake up, repent, come back.
Lord.
There we go. Oh, praises.
Hey, Shalom, Israel, Most High, Christ bless. You're now tuned into
WCO. That's right. I'm Officer Hilaire.
Officer Razis.
Officer Enos.
Officer Asahel.
Officer Joshua.
Officer Ari.
Oh, praise you now tuned in. WCO, we are back.
We back, baby.
Back in full effect, y'all.
That's
All
right.
praises to the Most High, man.
Hey, real quick, we got to give a shout out to the Big Wolf.
Bring it out.
Bishop Kanai,
That's
Officer
right.
David,
Hey,
where that Officer Khalil. Shout out to the whole WCO team, all right?
Yes, sir.
My brothers, y'all not here with us, but y'all here with us in spirit.
Shout out, double honors to our leadership.
That's right.
The Sabbath class was full of
Yes.
fire, man. Fire.
It's crazy because Bishop Nathaniel, he wasn't trying to get on the sisters, but, you know, hey, sisters.
That's where the spirit was leading.
Captain Shemai was in the spirit, man. For real.
Sir. Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Hey, but that the ancient Babylon, Neo-Babylon to modern day Babylon breakdown.
Right. That was fire.
That's something you can't just watch just once.
Nah.
You got to go back and meditate on that a few times. Right. And the more you watch it, the more you realize some things went over the head.
Yes.
So, man, that thing was fire, man. I went when Bishop Nathaniel correlated Genesis 10, how they were all of one mind.
Yep.
And they all tried to reach the heavens.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Man, I was like, yo, so Babel is Babylon, which is today, modern day Babylon.
Same thing.
Who's doing the same spirit?
Same spirit.
The same gods, feminism.
Yep.
The same spirits.
The Greeks
Weak
did the
men.
same thing. Yep, weak men, strong women.
Oh man, that
Nothing
thing
new
blew
under
my
the
mind.
sun.
Under the sun.
Nothing new under the sun.
Nothing new under the sun, man. All
That
praise
was
to the
fire.
Most High for our leadership.
Yep.
All praises, man. So what we got? What we got, man? How's everybody feeling?
We good, man. We good.
Feeling good.
That's right. Let's bring up that first article real quick, man. Let's bring up that first article. We going into the what are we touching on? The Sesame Street, right?
Sesame Place.
Yes, the Sesame. I know if y'all been watching, seen on the news how Disney been disrespecting our people, man.
Wow, yeah.
Hey, all the way
Disney
at
has
the
been.
bottom.
I'm about to unsubscribe to Disney, man, for real.
Oh, you subscribe to him?
Subscribe to him? Man, I ain't gonna lie.
You got a
I'm
membership?
subscribed.
Y'all
I
know
got a
that boy
subscription.
Walt. Y'all know that
You
boy
pay
Walt.
$10.99 a month for that?
Nah,
You pay
it ain't
$10.99 a
It's
month?
$10.99.
How you know how much it
I
costs?
don't know.
I
I
thought it
don't
was
know how much it costs.
$9.99.
Yeah, man, I'm about to
He
unsubscribe.
researched that. Really?
I'm about to unsubscribe.
Hey,
After
run that
this.
back. Hey, run that back. What was that?
For real, man.
Oh,
Disney got the
praises.
devil on them right now.
All right,
man.
let's see what happened at Disney, man. Let's play that for the people.
Place has been hit with a $25 million class action lawsuit.
A family from Maryland, they are claiming that
Hold on. We get two at once.
It's also been the case that there's just been
Run it back from the
strong-
top. Run it back from the top. Let's get it right.
Where we at, IT? Come on now.
And patience possess you your souls. How we looking, y'all? We good, IT? All praises.
All right, don't do us like that. Come on, IT, man.
I was about to freestyle.
Class action lawsuit.
a family from Maryland, they are claiming that they were discriminated against. Now, attorneys for that family from Baltimore, they've released this video you see on the screen here behind
Hey,
us.
that's Bert and Ernie
they
right
say
there.
it's proof that costume characters ignored their
Wow.
little girl who was black. Eyewitness News reporter Rosti Matei joining us live from Sesame Place in Langhorne, where the alleged incident happened. Good morning to you,
Hey,
Ross. What
press
can you tell
pause
us?
real quick. For the record, y'all, me being from Philadelphia, I worked in Langhorne. I used to work for Pfizer, a pharmaceutical company, and Langhorne is a very high-C, ditty, uppity, you know, you don't see many of our people out there, blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans. You don't see our people out there. Langhorne is very, very gentrified, and discrimination out there, honestly, it's nothing surprising. It ain't nothing surprising out there. But our people, to get out of the hoods of Philly, and because they can't make it to Disney World, they can't make it to Six Flags, that's the closest attraction where they can have a good time.
Right.
Sesame Place? That's a real thing? Like you can go there and then chill and like Disney?
Also, Enos, the word on the street out there when it comes to Sesame Place is that adults have more fun than kids.
Wow.
Damn.
That's how like popular this place is out there in Langhorne.
I didn't know.
Yeah, that's what I would hear. I never went to it. I would drive by it every day, because I worked in Langhorne.
You never just got out of the car not one time just to check it out?
Nope, no, never.
What kind of adults were those?
I don't know, man. See, y'all put me on the hot seat now.
Oh, you're from Philly though, right?
Right. So this was where they would go to escape that captivity and oppression. So they would go to Sesame Place to take their children.
That's crazy. I didn't know.
And not knowing, it's like what we're going to see. It's the same thing. You think you're going to go there to get a peace of mind, to get away from captivity. When you go there and guess what? You treated like a nigga still.
Correct.
Okay? They still treat you like a nigga over there. Sesame Street, Disney World, wherever you go, they still going to disrespect you because we are the children of Israel,
That's
okay?
right. Let's play what we got.
Yeah, let's play on.
Good morning, Janelle. There are two families involved here in this story. There is the family from New York involved in the initial incident, as well as this family from Baltimore that has filed this class action lawsuit. Both of these families believe that Sesame Place employees have displayed a pattern of discrimination now, and they're asking other families to come forward if they've experienced something similar.
We stand here before you today simply trying to fight and protect little black children and their fundamental civil rights.
Attorneys for the Burns family out of Baltimore are suing Sesame Place and its parent company, SeaWorld, alleging pervasive and appalling racial discrimination, which they say is clearly on display in this video from Father's Day last month.
She was ignored amongst a sea of other young white children.
Pause real quick. Do you really believe that they're going to win this lawsuit?
Nope.
Do you think that the black man, the black woman, the black children, we're going to win a lawsuit like this? Because we are the most hated. Real quick, give me that in Mark chapter 13, verse 13. We are the most hated people. And this is something that our people fail to see. They fail to understand that you are a nation that is not desired.
Correct.
Okay? Read that for me. Mark chapter 13, verse 13.
The book of Mark, chapter 13, verse 13.
Come on.
And ye shall be hated of all men for my name's sake.
Ye shall be what?
And ye shall be hated of all men for my name's sake.
We are going to be hated because we are the children of Israel. Okay? These nations, they want no dealing with. All they want our money, but that's about it. Right? They want our money. They want our women for sex. They want us to dance and coon like.
They want our spirit. They want everything. They want our culture, but they do not want our struggle.
Exactly. There you go. Right? Just like the bishops brought out on this Sabbath. What is that? Was Psalms 137? How they sing us a song, dance.
Right.
Okay? That's what these nations want from us. But like you said, officer, they don't want our struggle. Right? Read it from the top.
And ye shall be hated of all men for my name's sake.
Come on.
But he that shall endure unto the end, the same shall be saved.
You see that? Ye that endure to the end. That's why we have to repent. We have to come back to our true nationality as the Israelites and endure. Okay?
Yo, that's crazy that you pulled that scripture. Go straight to Luke 1:68. Because it says the same that endure, that's hated, shall be saved. But what are we going to be saved from? Read what you got.
Luke chapter 1, verse 68. Blessed be the Lord God of Israel, for he hath visited and redeemed his people.
His people. You hear that? Not the whole world. Read.
And have raised up an horn of salvation for us.
For who?
For us.
When it says us, it's talking about who? The children of Israel, who are the so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans. Read.
In the house of his servant David.
Watch this.
As he spake by the mouth of his holy prophets.
Go ahead.
Which have been since the world began, that we should be saved from our enemies.
That we were going to be saved from our enemies. Read.
And from the hand of all that hate us.
Didn't they show our children hatred just now in that video? Didn't they just, ain't that? So when you Christians are saying that you're saved, what are you saved from?
Right.
What are you saved from? You're not saved because when you go to Sesame Place, you're still being discriminated.
Exactly, yep.
You're still being, give me another
disrespected.
One. You're being disrespected. You're being stereotyped.
Yep. Hey, color doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Right.
They say color doesn't matter, but yet your color does matter because look at what happened.
Exactly.
Look at what happened, man. So we would be saved from the hand of our enemies and all those that hate us. Let's go back to the clip.
Who were able to interact, give hugs, high fives.
The Burns family claims there is video proof of 4 costumes.
Real quick, our people always want to be loved. Damn.
Damn.
Our people
yeah, keep it right there. Look at her
there,
face, man. Hold on, Razzles. Yeah.
Characters
look at,
intentionally.
Hey, go back to the little sister's face.
Company SeaWorld alleging pervasive and appalling racial discrimination, which they say is clearly on display in this video from Father's Day last month.
All right, pause it. Yeah. Now take off the disclaimer.
Yo,
real quick.
That's horrible. She's distraught. I'm going to tell you right now. She's going to fight for her slave master's love for the rest of her life.
Yes.
If she doesn't learn this truth.
Yep.
That right there, I'm telling you, that is the beginning of a destroyed spirit.
Yep.
Of a broken spirit.
Because think about it, officer. Her parents put her in front of TV all day long. Mm-hmm. She's watching Sesame Street all day long.
She idolizes them.
Now she goes to Sesame Street and they don't want nothing to do with her. Like you said, now that broke her spirit. Now she's going to crave for that attention, that love from the oppressor.
Wow.
Damn.
She's going to blonde her hair and all that.
Blonde her hair. She's going to do whatever it takes to get love and attention from these people.
Hey, officer.
And
go ahead. That's one of the most, if I remember right, that was a very important character in Sesame Street. So she's seen him all the time. So she was waiting, like, whether it's Bert and Ernie or whether it's Snuffleupagus or whatever.
You know him, yeah.
Yeah, I remember.
You know all of them.
You know all of them.
You know all of them.
I remember all that.
Watch Sesame Street.
I remember all that.
Look, you cereal box of cereal in the morning.
You still watch Sesame Street, don't you?
I did. No, I did. You right. All right. But no, she's gonna be disappointed because that's a primary character, and he ignored her. He ignored her.
All right, play on.
She was ignored amongst the sea of other young white children who were able to interact,
you heard
give
him.
hugs, high fives.
The Burns family claims there is video proof of 4 costume characters intentionally ignoring their 5-year-old daughter Kennedy and other black guests while still interacting with white children.
Just looking at her face,
It makes me want to cry every time I see it.
The lawsuit follows this now viral video allegedly showing more
Watch
young
this.
black children being snubbed at Sesame Place. Lawyers
No,
representing this
no,
family
no,
want
I
to
ain't
stress
rocking
that
with
the
that.
class action
Wow.
lawsuit filed by the Burns family,
Wow.
which seeks more than $25 million in damages.
Hey, stop, man. Damn. Raz, you did that to me yesterday, last Sabbath. I tried to dab you up.
Stop it.
And
Stop
you
it.
ain't-
Hey, I repent. I repent. If I did that, I repent. I did that, I repent.
Damn, bro.
For real.
Nah, but that thing, man, that it is sad. It is sad, and I'm telling you, our people, you know what it is though. Let me get Isaiah chapter 11. I want to show y'all something, because if we endure to the end and we get the kingdom, there's something. What Esau tries to do, he tries to play out the scriptures in his reality, but he can't mimic God. Not the way the Bible is. Officer Enos, you just mentioned Snuffleupagus. What's that? An elephant, right? You got seriously. You got Big Bird. That's a bird, right? So these are animals that they create, fake animals and fake creations that Esau came up with. Look at what the Lord says here. Read what you got.
What verse, sir?
Isaiah 11:6.
Isaiah chapter 11, verse 6. The wolf also shall dwell with the lamb, and the leopard shall lie down with the kid,
Read.
and the calf and the young lion.
So this is letting you know when Christ comes back to rule this earth, and the 12 tribes are now the governing nation, right? Under Christ, the black Messiah. When all the foundations of the earth are back in course, this is how the animals are going to move. This is how the creation is going to move. Read it again.
The wolf also shall dwell with the lamb.
You hear that? The wolf is going to dwell with the lamb. There ain't going to be no more wolf pack hunting after a lamb. They're going to dwell with the lamb. Read.
And the leopard shall lie down with the kid.
Read.
And the calf and the young lion and the fatling together.
Well, now watch this, that last verse. Read.
And a little child shall lead them.
You see that? Our little children love animals. That's the reason why, whether it's Disney World, whether it's Sesame Place, they have Mickey Mouse and animals and all this, that they create these, these characters out of, but they're all trying to mimic the scriptures, because if we get rulership, our children are going to be walking a lion.
Real animals.
You see what I'm saying? That's the price of happiness to our children. They're going to be ruling and having dominion over the animals on the earth as little children.
Hey, that was a heavy point. Hey, go back to the video and scroll back to the father when he was talking, when the father was talking, the brother with the black hat. I want to show you something real quick. Yes. Pull that up and listen to what he says.
Video proof of 4 costume characters intentionally ignoring their 5-year-old daughter Kennedy and other black guests while still interacting with white children.
Just looking at her face, it makes me want to cry every time I see it.
Pause. He said it makes him want to cry, right? Where are the fathers at? Where are the real men that are going to stand up? You shouldn't be looking for the white man's validation. You should be telling your daughter, you should be telling your son that you're great, that you're the greatest thing on this earth. You shouldn't wait for the other nations to validate you, okay?
Right.
This is what he needs to be telling his daughter. Deuteronomy chapter 7 and verse 6. That's right. This is what he need to be telling his children, waiting for the white man to do it.
The book of Deuteronomy, chapter 7, verse 6. For thou art an holy people unto the Lord thy God.
Come on.
The Lord thy God hath chosen thee.
Has done what?
Have chosen thee.
That's what he needs to let his daughter know. Baby girl, you special, you chosen. Right? Read.
The Lord thy God hath chosen thee to be a special people.
To be a what?
A special people unto himself, above all people that are upon the face of the earth.
And that right there, that's how you build strong self-esteem. That's how you build that spirit in her to be I don't want to say a strong black woman, but to love herself.
Confident princess, daughter of Sarah.
There you go. To love
precious
herself.
daughter of Sarah.
There you
You
go.
know what I'm saying? So,
officer, and one more thing.
Yeah.
Look, Zephaniah 2 verse 1 tells us what? Gather together, O nation not desired.
Right.
This world is currently throwing in our face that we not desired.
Right.
We're not desired by these nations, nor Sesame Street characters.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? They need to gather with the Israelites. Come gather with the Israelites, and like you put in Deuteronomy 7 verse 6, to know your true worth. These kids, our people won't never know their true worth unless you come. The Bible has our solutions.
That's
our
right.
kids won't be going through this because they'll know that greater than any
Sesame,
Street
yep.
character.
Right. Turn his mic up,
been
y'all.
created.
Well said, officer. Let's go to the next one. We got one more. It wasn't just Sesame Street. Disney, too. They're going to get the smoke. Disney got to get the smoke, too.
Yeah, so after this, everybody better unsubscribe from Disney Channel.
Officer Razzus.
Officer Razzus.
for real,
That's
subscribe
what
to
I meant.
IUIC
That's what I meant to say.
You over
Officer
there dry
Razzus.
snitching on yourself.
Make sure you unsubscribe.
What else
Watch
you
and
watching?
read.
Nickelodeon?
Nah, watch and read, man.
The
Watch
hell?
and read. That's it. That's all we gonna watch from now on. Going forward. That's it. Watch and read.
That's right.
Disney got the devil on them.
WCO.
Come on. Y'all pulling
Where
up
we at,
iPhones?
IT?
What y'all
How we
doing?
looking?
It's in the channel.
Hey,
Nah,
let's shame IT.
Nah. Hold on. Have mercy, y'all. Have mercy on IT. Have mercy.
Well, hey, look,
mercy,
I had it. Look where I had it, Razzus. Look where I had it.
Ready to go. Have
You
mercy
had
on
mercy
IT.
on.
About to wind it
They was
up.
doing
I was
good.
about
with,
to let it fly.
They was doing good with Bishop Kanai yesterday. Have mercy.
Have mercy.
All right, there
We
you
good to go?
Yep, there you go, IT. Y'all all right. Come on, y'all. So we're going to show you what Disney did. It wasn't just Sesame Street. Disney too, okay?
That was just awesome. You gotta get in line, Lauren. Lauren, walk back to the back of the line.
Pause.
Wow.
So there you go right there. There you go right there. She said, you have such long hair coveting the white woman's hair, that blonde hair, okay? We got to get the law. Let's get the law real quick. Leviticus. Pull that out.
Dang.
This goes back to that self-esteem. It's our job as fathers and mothers to train our children up, to build them up, okay? Read that. Leviticus 13:29.
Leviticus chapter 13, verse 29. If a man or woman have a plague upon the head or the beard, then the priest shall see the plague. And behold, if it be in sight deeper than the skin, and there be in it a yellow thin hair, a yellow thin hair.
Come on.
Then the priest shall pronounce him unclean. It is a dry scale, even a leprosy upon the head
So
or
that
beard.
blonde hair is unclean, okay?
Fact.
All you sisters that's in the world that got that blonde weave,
Want to be like Rapunzel?
want to be like, there you go, want to be like Rapunzel, okay? The Bible says that's unclean. Get rid of that thing, all right? Let's
And
go back.
she was, hold on, when she approached her, she saw her almost as a deity, like a goddess. She was like, oh my God, look at your hair. I wish my hair was like that. That's literally, there's a lot more that's going through her psyche than just what comes out of her mouth. She's literally being programmed to want light skin, to want blonde hair, to want long hair, to hate black hair, to hate woolly hair. She's literally being programmed. And the parents are sitting there, they don't even understand what's going on because they probably go to Pastor Geno Jennings' church.
No,
where everybody is, everybody's a child of God.
Exactly.
Bishop, she hate her. That mama hate her hair too.
Damn,
That's
yup.
why the dog-
As the
God,
mother.
Hey, can we
The
go
mama
straight
hate
real
her
quick?
hair too.
Proverbs 3:31. Because this little girl was so excited. The first thing she said out of her mouth was how long this woman's hair. And there's nothing wrong with having long hair. But what happens is we envy our oppressors. That's the first thing she saw. Read that.
Proverbs chapter 3, verse 31. Envy thou not the oppressor, and choose none of his ways.
And it's nothing but this is the thing. What happens is what she's going to do is she's going to grow up. And she's going to probably have permed her hair so much to where her hair can't grow. So she's going to put on that blonde wig, that blonde weave and make her hair long. And a lot of these sisters now, they're doing the rainbow colors. It's all kinds of crazy stuff going on. But it starts with because she's seeing her oppressor on the screen every single day. Her mother is giving her that iPad, giving her that, and ignoring her and not teaching her, hey, you're strong. You're strong. You're from a great people. Your hair is beautiful. Christ has your hair.
Right.
Like we're not taught these type of things.
Right. Jump to chapter 24, verse 1 real quick. That's a good point, Officer Enos.
Ecclesiastes chapter 24, verse 1.
Read.
Proverbs chapter 24, verse 1. Be not thou envious against evil men, neither desire to be with them.
So these are evil people, man, because they know what they're doing to our children. But our people, they desire to be with them. They desire to be like them. To be with them is to be like them, to act like them, to take on everything, their image, to
mannerisms.
take their mannerisms, everything. The scripture says, don't desire that thing. All right?
Let's go back to the video. Hold on.
A scripture real quick?
Oh, wait, hold on. Let's go back to the video real quick.
Come on, the line over or no?
We don't really have one. We're just walking around.
Oh, cool.
All right,
Go to the back.
Picture real quick.
So she's taking pictures with the white kids, right? Watch
There
this.
y'all go.
Oh, ghosted him. She did a West corner, boom, forward.
She walked off when she saw y'all, just like the Elmo.
Just like the Elmo. Yup.
Excuse me, ma'am. You waved at everybody except for them.
She's gone,
Ain't this
bro.
what the Testament? Excuse me, sir, that's walking with the princess. She waved at everybody except for them.
Look, kids still,
Oh, this like
still begging to be
Elmo.
with her.
Yeah. Y'all see this? Oh, yeah, I remember. He walked past too. Yeah, the Elmo walked past all the black kids.
Wow.
Yeah, go ahead, officer. You say you got a precept?
Yes, I just want to get.
Yeah, go ahead.
Wisdom of Solomon 13, verse 3.
It's a precept. Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 13, verse 3.
Not a gun. It's a precept.
Bring it out. With whose beauty, if they being delighted, took them to be gods.
So in the above verse, it's talking about like the sun, the moon, the stars, and all that, right? But our people, they look at the oppressor as them as gods, right? They look at the white man, the Chinese, as their God. They idolize these other nations. Read.
Let them know how much better the Lord of them is.
Read.
For the first author of beauty hath created them.
Our people must understand that God created you in his image. The black woman, you was made in the image of the man. The man was made in the image of God. Guess what? Your woolly hair is beautiful. You're beautiful. Take that and cherish it, all right? Don't try to replicate these other nations. They don't give a damn about you. Love your history. Love the way your futures look. Your features look.
That's right.
And what's so beautiful about this verse, it says, let them know how much better the Lord of them is.
That's right.
He's our God. We were made after his image. Esau lost all the pigment. Esau lost all that. We look like God.
They didn't lose the pig part.
Huh? He said they lost
Not the pig part and the pigment.
Right.
All praise.
All right, so we're going to go to the next one. Let's get the T.O. How T.O. had his, what is it called? His
nigga wake-up call.
His nigga wake-up call.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Oh, yeah. He was like, no, not me.
Right.
Not the great Terrell Owens. He's speaking third party. Not the great Terrell Owens. I've seen this on TV, but me?
Yep.
Like, yeah, you, nigga. We all niggas. Don't you understand? We the Israelites.
Yep. That's
right. We need to wake up, man.
Yep.
Don't none of them love you. You know what the scary thing is? The nice one is the one you need to be aware of.
Yeah.
I don't mind Karen.
Right.
I don't mind the racist Confederate
Trump.
white boys. I don't
Right.
mind Trump. The ones I'm more concerned about are the ones that try to be nice to me.
Try to be your friend.
There you go.
Yep.
Those are the
Facts.
most dangerous. Let's watch the video.
I'm driving to my mailbox. She telling me I'm speeding, telling me to slow down.
Slow down, and he rolled down his window and he started harassing.
First of all, I didn't harass you. She telling me to slow down. I said, what do you mean slow down? I said, yo, I'm just going to the mailbox. Then she goes, get the fuck out the middle of the road. First of all, I didn't almost hit you. Now you just making up stuff. No, I literally just like a Karen. You almost hit me. How did I almost hit you? And I'm going to the mailbox.
Stop. Real quick. In case y'all don't know, this is ex-former professional football player who's in the Hall of Fame. His name is Terrell Owens. Okay, he had a very controversial career, but physically, naturally, he's probably like the strongest wide receiver of all time.
Right.
This guy's like 6'4", 220, 2% body fat. This dude is built. You know what I mean? Like he's no joke.
He's grabbing me.
And he's like what? He's like 45 right now. He's a lot older now.
Right.
But a lot of times our people feel like because they've assimilated through Greek fashions, I'm going to be accepted by white society.
Right. Exactly. I
And
played all
nigga
these
wake up
years
call.
for you. Yep, I played all these years for you.
Right.
I shuck and jive for you all
Right.
these years. Y'all have to accept me now.
Right.
I'm going to move in your community and everything's going to be okay. No, you're going to get these Karens. These Karens going to let you know you still nigga, okay?
That's right.
That's what they're going to do.
Play.
All right. Yeah, go ahead, play.
Yeah, I'd call you a Karen when I came over here after you said I called the police. Absolutely. Then you went on to say, oh, I'm the subject of the HOA meeting, this and that and the other. I got liens and shit on my house, this and that and the other. Then you start bringing up my status, who I was.
Hey,
my
and that's what they
HBO,
do in these meetings. That's when one of these rich black folks move into the neighborhood and they have their little neighborhood meetings and all that. That's what they do. They talk about all your dirty laundry, all your business. They bring all that stuff out.
That's right. They don't want them there.
Yeah, they don't want you there.
They're building a case.
They're building a
right?
case against
Right.
you.
Get you out
Because
of
you
there.
know, in those neighborhoods, those HOAs, you got to keep your grass a certain level. You got to make sure the trash can is a certain way. So you know, black folks, you know how black folks be.
Right.
So this is the result right here.
And if you don't attend those meetings, you're not gonna hear what they're saying about you.
Right.
You'll be out.
You'll find out the hard way, like he's finding out now.
Right. Play on.
VH1. You the one brought it up, lady. I did it. You did it. You did. First of all,
You got a native shirt
first
on.
of all, I didn't almost hit her. So, no, I'm fine. Sir, first of all, I didn't almost hit her.
I understand that. Just relax.
I'm not finna sit up here.
He ran the stop sign.
Well, there is no stop sign. What are you talking about?
Hold on,
Black
hey.
man.
How come every time? I'm sorry, but you know, we go through a lot of these videos. We see these videos where a black man is being attacked, but the person that's the mediator is never dealing with the threat. Is dealing with the brother that's being attacked. You need to relax.
You're right.
What you mean?
You're the threat.
She lying on me. She's saying I tried to run over. You know what I'm saying? That's allegations of attempted murder, and I need to relax? That's very dangerous.
Hey, also, it sounds like another black man was talking to him, too.
Right, hey, relax. Hey, don't you hear what this white woman saying? We dangerous.
You heard, Master.
We scary.
Right. You heard, Master.
Yeah, so,
you heard, Master. Calm down. Don't hurt his Lord.
You hear what Miss Master saying over here?
Miss Parker, yep.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, just because I'm 6'4", 215, you know.
Watch. Go ahead, play the video.
I'm finna sit up here.
He ran the stop sign.
Well, there is no stop sign. What are you talking about?
I understand that.
I wasn't, but I asked him to slow down, and he got out of his car and started harassing me. He put his car in park.
Right, because you're going to yell at me and telling me I'm almost hit you, and I didn't.
But you didn't have to get out of your fucking car.
You didn't have to talk to me that way either. Karen?
You're a black man approaching a white woman.
First of all,
Wait a minute.
Rewind.
Wait a minute.
What? Hey,
rewind.
He said you are a black man approaching a white woman.
Like,
how dare you, nigga?
Right. You didn't see what happened to Emmett Till?
Right. Oh, bring it. Oh my God. All praise to the Most High. That's exactly the same spirit that did that to Emmett Till.
There you
that
go.
did that to many. Countless black women, black
Men,
sisters.
yep.
It's the same exact spirit that got our foremothers and forefathers killed.
Yep.
Got them lynched, got them hung.
Innocent.
He don't understand that though.
Right.
He don't understand that. You dealing with somebody that she literally wants you dead. She don't want you just out the neighborhood.
Because
she wants blood.
They equate a black male to danger.
Yes.
They
There you
equate
go.
a black male to life threatening.
Yes.
That's what these people do. That's what those spirits do.
Right.
They equate you being a black male to, oh, my life is in danger now.
Right. And all the white women see the black man good for is rod. That's it.
That's it.
That's all. And once she's done with you with that, hey, go back to your plantation. Go back to the field, nigga.
My thing, Officer Raz, is how are us as black and brown, right, so-called black and Hispanic, how are we the scary ones, but yet they've raped, robbed, and murdered over
real.
300
Right.
million
Good
and
point.
400
Right.
millions of people
Good
throughout
point.
the course of history.
Right.
Your race has been the most ultimate and bloodiest threat on the planet Earth.
Yep. Your religion.
But we're black and scary.
Right.
How does that make sense?
Bring it out.
Right.
Y'all are red and scary.
Right.
That's why I stay away from y'all.
Right.
Hey, officer, what's crazy is she put him up on game. She told the truth. She said, hey, you're a black man approaching a white woman.
Wow.
And then what's crazy is, like, a lot of people don't understand this. When you watch 12 Years a Slave, you'll see this. The white woman, Edomite woman, is just as evil as her man.
Bruh,
That's right.
They
could be
own
worse.
slaves.
They
They're
could be
worse.
worse. You see what she did? I think it's 12 Years a
Yeah,
Slave.
so
what
when
she
she
did
threw
to
she threw the cigarette thing at the decanter at that Judite sister.
Yes, she was
Shunked it at
beating the sister because her husband was raping the sister.
Right.
You mad at the sister for your husband raping her.
The white woman is worse than the white man.
I'm telling you,
Facts.
man. I'm
And
telling
they
you.
own slaves. Like a lot of
Yes.
y'all won't say that. A lot of y'all
Yes.
won't admit to that. But when you look at history, if you actually dig deep into our history, right, the so-called the Edomite woman owned slaves whenever her husband would die. She continued to own those. You think she gave them up when he died? No, she continued to own them and make money off of them.
right.
But y'all love the white woman.
Hey, also, last night I was actually Googling like old slave pictures and all that. There's actual images of white women whipping slaves.
Facts.
Like actually just whipping it. So it's true.
And they look evil.
Play the video. Play the video.
I mean, I almost hit you, and I didn't.
But you didn't have to get out of your fucking car.
You didn't have to talk to me that way either. Karen?
You're a black man approaching a white woman.
First of all, you had your boy right here, your husband right here. So first of all, I don't do that type of stuff.
You did. You put your car in park and you came at me.
First of all, I didn't come at you.
Yes, you did.
You can stop all of that, Karen.
Okay. Now she starts lying.
outta here
Now
with
she
all
gonna
of
lie
that.
on her brother.
Play.
You guys want me here, I can solve it.
He literally came after me.
Here she crying. There's Karen. Look at this. This is unbelievable. Swear to God, I've never been a part of nothing like this. I've seen it. I've seen it.
Do you have your ID?
I've seen it. Yes, I've seen it, but this is firsthand. Oh boy, as she's crying. Oh my God, this is real. This is real. This is real. Here you go. Here you go, sir. This is real. This is real. This is real. This is real. I've never seen. I've seen it, but I've never been a part of this. This is real life. And now she's crying. Her husband tried to tell her to go in the house, but now she wanted to do the whole Karen thing. So I'm gonna be here with my camera to show everything. First of all, you need to stop that.
You were speeding through the neighborhood.
He was not. I was in the garage.
Oh.
You're lying now because I was sitting in the garage.
She said I was speak. First of all, I know what you're saying. No, I get you. No, this is real. This is real life in 2022. This is real life Karen stuff.
Pause. This is a man that don't know his history. This is a man that doesn't keep up with what's happening to his own people.
Right, bring it out, officer.
Bro, this was
Right.
happening in 2021. This was happening in 2020, 19, 18, 7. We keep on going. There's been victims of cops shooting down on people in cold blood.
Yep.
What do you
That's
mean
right.
this is them in 2022? This has been them. When have they changed? When have they changed? Where's the difference? Once again, this is the ignorance of our people. Believe it or not, this is because he has white Jesus in his mind.
Right.
You're like, damn, I thought, John 3:16. Like
Right,
we all
right.
we
There you
all
go.
supposed to be equal.
Yep.
We all supposed to be just, all dandy and fine with one another.
Officer, it goes back to what you said earlier. He's just delusional.
Correct.
He got his nigga wake up call because he said, I've seen it on TV.
Yep.
I've seen this about, but now I
will
can't
never
believe
happen
it's
to
happening to me.
Yep.
It goes back to what you said earlier. He didn't think it was going to happen to him.
Watch
Guess
this.
what, T.O.? You got your nigga wake up call.
And for the record, you're not hated because of your color, because all nations have color except the Caucasian race.
Right.
And the
East
Indians are not hated. They
Right.
got color.
Arabs.
Give me some more.
Arabs.
The Arabs are not hated. They got color.
Right.
None of these other
Chinese,
nations. It's
yeah.
not because you're colored. It's because you are the real Jews that
That's
the Bible
right.
speaks of. We are the Israelites. That's why we're hated.
Watch
What you
this. Give me Isaiah chapter 8, verse 9. Because this is what he needs to understand. And I sent you another video that goes with this, okay? Watch this. Isaiah chapter 8, verse 9.
Isaiah chapter 8, verse 9. Associate yourselves.
Do what?
Associate yourselves.
T.O. Associate yourself and watch what's going to happen. Read.
O ye people, and ye shall be broken in pieces.
You shall be what?
Broken in pieces.
You will be broken in pieces. Read on.
And give ear, all ye of far countries. Gird yourselves, and ye shall be broken in pieces. Gird yourselves, and ye shall be broken in pieces.
So if you want to associate with these nations, with these heathen, with the white woman, you will be broken in pieces.
Right.
Okay?
Right. Keep reading.
Verse 10, take counsel together.
Take counsel together. Read.
And it shall come to naught.
Meaning, even if you want to come together, it's never going to work.
Right.
Allegiance and alliance with other nations does not exist. It's never been that way. It's never been that way. A nation divided will not stand. That's why America has very little time. Keep reading.
Take counsel together, and it shall come to naught. Speak the word, and it shall not stand.
Read.
For God is with us.
But God is with us, and he's given us instruction on how we need to move. Don't associate ourselves with these other nations. Gather yourselves together, O nation not desired. Not with the rest of the nations. But now when this happens, oh, I thought we was gathering together. I thought we was cool. I thought we was, John 3:16.
White Jesus.
I thought if I worship white Jesus with you, white woman, you wouldn't treat me this way.
Right.
No.
Let me get a scripture on that. Deuteronomy 28:65.
Oh, Mr. Smooth Criminal.
Yeah, man.
That's right.
Quiet storm.
Quiet storm.
Yeah.
Deuteronomy chapter 28, verse 65.
Bring it out.
And among these nations shalt thou
Right.
find
These-
no
these people
ease.
that we want to cleave to, these neighborhoods that we want to move into because we think we've made it. I'm a Hall of Famer now, so I should be accepted into this neighborhood.
Right.
Right? Read that again.
And among these nations shalt thou find no ease.
You're not going to find any ease because these curses are still on us. We are still the children of Israel, and these curses are still prevalent on us. Read.
Neither shall the sole of thy foot have rest.
You went to go check your mail, and you get accosted at the mailbox.
Damn.
Read on.
But the Lord shall give thee there a trembling heart.
And when the cops pulled up, like they did in this video, you don't know how it's going to turn out. Just like he said, I've seen the videos, but now I'm in it. I know he was afraid. That's why he was recording. Read on.
And felling of eyes and sorrow of mind.
And sorrow of mind. I busted my butt to get out of my impoverished conditions into a nice neighborhood, and guess what? I'm still a nigga.
Yep, still treated the same.
Still nigga.
That was smooth operator.
Smooth.
That was smooth, man. That was
He's
cold
just-
blood. Hey, y'all drop a bomb for the brother, man.
He just
Come on,
slid right
man.
up in there smooth.
So, hey, put some respect on his name.
All right, let's go back to the
All
video,
praises.
y'all. Hey, yes, pull this up. Now, after we seen what happened with T.O., right? Now let's hear it from the white woman herself, the mindset, where that comes from, how she treats the black man. Watch this.
Uh-oh.
Come on.
White women love black men because of the power dynamic, because white women have never had any power over men in their lives. Because obviously all the white men in their lives have always had all the power over them. So white women have whiteness over black men. And obviously to be in any sort of like control feels good, especially when you're used to never being in control. White women feel safe with black men, not only because of the hypermasculinity that they believe black men exhibit, but because of the whiteness and power they hold over black men. This is why also white women can still be racist and be with black men. And be like conservative white women will be like married to a black man. And this is why white women love their black sons and hate their black daughters.
Wow.
Black sons give you access to the patriarchy. They give you power, whereas black daughters don't.
Wow.
So she said the reason why that white women love black men because they never have power, because the white woman knows she has no power over her white man.
Right.
But so she'll get with the black man so she can feel that power, so she can son him.
Bro, but that's crazy what she said at the end, too, how she said they know that with a black daughter, it no longer carries a black lineage. But with a black son, they hate the black son because they know that patriarchy and nationality goes through the black man, will continue through a black man.
Right.
Wow.
Some heavy stuff.
That's
man.
why when you read in the scriptures, you always see where they destroy the black, the young male
Males,
Israelites.
yeah. Right.
That's what they do. They did it in Exodus during the time
Herod,
of Ramses. Then they did it in
Christ,
during Christ's
Rome,
time,
right, yep.
where they said kill all male children under 2. Why not the females?
Right.
Judith.
During the time of Judith, I'm telling you. And that's called God's science. Okay, they teach us that you can be 40% Cherokee on your mother's side and 30% Irish from her grandmother and her grandfather and 10% black from your it's just a mess. Where God's science is very, very basic. You are who your father is.
That's right.
100%. No mixture.
Hey, IT, pull up those pictures real quick that I sent.
Yep. Put them
Let's
pictures
pull-
up.
This is exactly what she was saying when she said, "You're a black man that's approaching a white woman." Pull up the LeBron one first. Yeah. Pull up that LeBron picture first because she's not lying. She is not. I have stories of brothers who will walk by Edomite women, and the women would clutch their purse.
Yes.
That's a real.
That's happened to me.
thing.
That's happened to me. Just walking down in a grocery store.
Dang.
The white women grab her cart, start shaking. I'm like, yo, lady, ain't nobody even worried about you.
I'm in
Telling
Whole
you.
Foods. You know what I'm saying? Like,
bro.
No, pull the LeBron one first.
Get the LeBron.
The LeBron first, because there we go. This is like a modern image, and this is now what's happening right here, right? You see Vogue, you see the smiling Edomite woman, but you're not realizing, why does LeBron look violent? Why does he look aggressive? Not only that, why would they put this image together? Now go to the old image.
Hey, this goes to the point that the white lady was saying in the second video. She says the white woman feels safe with the black man, not because of what she say?
Because of his hypermasculinity. She
Yep,
feels
right,
that he'll
right.
protect.
Right. And because she'll have power over him. So that's what
right.
what the mindset comes from.
Now, and this is what they're seeing. They're seeing,
I was
this
just
is
about
where
to say
this
that.
image comes from. If you notice, you got Kong and he's got the airplanes or whatever on his right arm, right? But look what's in. This is where they
Zoom
copied
in.
that image from.
Yeah, zoom in if you can, I see.
Yeah, zoom in to that.
Look what's in his right hand.
Just right up there. They're
Left
calling,
hand,
literally in that Vogue magazine cover, they're literally saying that LeBron looks like a monkey.
Yep.
That's what they did. That's what they
beast.
did.
Yeah,
and
they call him a
and they
beast.
used that to go back to what we were saying about slavery. They try to make it seem like the Edomite woman is not evil, like she's good, like she's virtuous.
And that puts in the black man's mind to save the white woman. Love the white woman.
Right. That's played out in the movies now.
Yes.
Every movie you see, this is feminism. The woman is the hero, or she's the object of what needs to be saved.
Right.
In every movie, we must save the
Right.
white woman. That's what they're doing.
And last point, when you look at Get Out, in Get Out, the original ending was that Edomite woman got shot and she died. But the one that Hollywood wanted to show, what Esau wanted to show, was that she was saved at the end. She lived at the end. It's crazy.
I'm telling you, man. So, all right.
What we got?
We're going to take a commercial break, and we'll be right back. Is all right?
Maestro.
Bro, round there, keep these peace. I want to hear your thoughts again, man. Move from around there, bro. Stay home and chill. What do you mean stay home, bro? Chill. Crazy, bro. I'm gone. Forget your high holiday, man. Let's go raving, bro. Let's get these girls. It's a commandment to keep the Lord's feet stay. 150. Go, whether you like it or not. Yo, what we gonna do with my money, man? I don't care, man. I wanna keep the commandment.
Hold up. Feast not stop to the morning star. Feast not stop to the morning. Feast not stop to the morning. Hold up. I know you feel my way. It's a feast day, oh my. It's a feast day, oh my.
Feast day sex, man, I feel blessed. So man, I boogie with a flock, I know they feel stressed. Good wine, good vibes, and everything blessed. When I pray to the Lord that I sin less. Feast day sex, man, I feel blessed. When I boogie with a flock, I know they feel stressed. Good wine, good vibes, and everything blessed. When I pray to the Lord that I sin less.
This a stop. Everybody and I dance on a prance. Me a drink, but me nah get no drunk. Praise the Lord for the things we him done. Son I come, but me nah go me yard. Every feast I fi sing a new song. We party hard all night long. We celebrate till the kingdom come.
Hold up. Feast not stop to the morning star. Feast not stop to the morning. Feast not stop to the morning. Hold up. I know you feel my way. It's a feast day, oh my. It's a feast day, oh my.
Ousado é o Senhor que nos deu dias de festa. Em Abibe, o passou foi o início dos meses. Começa na lua nova quando a lua estava cheia. Durante 7 dias sem fermento é o pão. Carneiro temperado com sal, grelhado a carvão. E os restos são queimados. Depois de 50 dias temos o Pentecoste. A colha das frutas. Já temos muito mais digo noutra hora.
Don't stop till the morning come. Wanna stay at home, you're a boring one. Why make make it merry, so I'm pouring one. Hear the sweet melody, it's a gorgeous one. Feast don't stop till the morning come. Wanna stay at home, you're a boring one. Why make it merry, so I'm pouring one. Hear the sweet melody, it's a gorgeous one. Man, I drink strong on a feast day. Could have been a weekend or a weekday. Summer setting, so everything prepaid. Big tune get wheeled by the DJ. Big tune get wheeled by the. Them say they're bad, but we better. Them are informer, they don't eavesdropper. Son of God with a retapper. Wait, hold up. Feast now stop to the morning. Feast now stop to the morning. Feast now stop to the morning. Oh no. Wait, I know you feel my way. It's a feast day, oh my. It's a feast day, oh my. It's a feast day. It's a feast day.
Yeah, ayy, ayy, yeah, ayy. Reliving the book of the Acts. I carry my cross on my back. My homies still stuck in the trap. Going hard, ain't no time to relax. Keeping my mind on the throne. Applying the stuff I've been shown. Been patient through all of my woes. Been patient through all of my woes. And I'm out here painting this picture, AK from the scriptures. I'm changing my mind now. And I've been examples, I've seen some examples. So I think it's just about time now to break the old habits and clean all the addicts. And yes, we are changing our life now. And when life gives us lemons, we turn it to vengeance. We're strong in the Lord and His might now.
All the tribulations, I just cannot stay the same. All the wisdom I've been given has been helping with the pain. And the people that I love, they think that I've gone insane. When it gets gritty and looking real iffy, they pull up and show out they face, yeah. It's no blood in my veins, yeah. I cannot stand to complain, yeah. Put it easy, there's a change, yeah. Put it easy, there's a shame, yeah. I'm the only one to blame, yeah. So I've been switching my lanes, yeah. Before that's all in my chain, yeah. Just willing no man.
Straight Judah religion, it's only a few to stay true and some tripping. Danger if you got no clue when you slipping. It's time to renew and stop foolishly sinning, cause we the ones set apart from the beginning. All that
is filled with the thing that's forbidden. Walking in life and I move with no vision. I'm moving like frogs to my mind, steady swimming. Oh, habits gotta go. New habits gotta grow. I got static, can't mix those. The mind got traffic to compose. Yeah, gotta set aside, gotta recognize. Your decisions wise, do they compromise? Are you for the prize? Are you for the lies? Are you for the prize? Are you for the lies?
As I think in my heart, I will act. With no vision, these people get capped. And idleness make every building collapse. These shackles upon me, they bout to get cracked. I see too much potential that I'm trying to tap Way too long in the skin of outside of it trapped in. The Lord, he been keeping me up out them caskets. Gave me the go, why am I holding back then? Blessed be the ones making peace and no factions. I'ma aim in the sky, knock the wings off the eagle. On top of Pontus, with a pilot, a crash land. Willing, I get myself right and I put off these habits. They often a slight on my backhand. Lately, I've been in the war with the man in the mirror. When tested, I pray and I'm passing.
All the tribulations, I just cannot stay the same. All the wisdom I've been given has been helping with the pain. And the people that I love, they think that I've gone insane. When it gets gritty, you look at the feet, they pull up and show out they fans, yeah. It's for blood in my veins, yeah. I cannot stand and complain, yeah. Put it easy doesn't change, yeah. Put it easy doesn't change, yeah. I'm the only one to blame, yeah. So I've been switching my lanes, yeah. Before that's all in my chain, yeah. Just willing on what to remain.
Welcome back to WCO.
Hey, can we
praises.
shame Officer Enos real quick because he didn't even do it.
Oh,
new, man. I knew.
I saw you didn't even do it.
I'm new. No,
Shame.
I said shame.
Go back to
that,
OKC,
man?
man.
Hey, all right,
Go
man.
back to OKC.
Hey, fix your face. Hey, all right, bro.
Yeah, fix your
Hey,
face,
all right,
man.
Fix your face, man.
Fix your whole face.
Dang. I'm gonna leave you alone. All right,
Hey,
I'm having
real
mercy
quick,
on you, brother.
shout out to the brothers, man. That
DC,
video, man, that
Royal
thing, we
Priesthood.
taking it to different heights, different
Facts.
levels. That video is fire, man.
Yeah, man.
That video
Original
has
royalty.
some great editing.
Yep.
Whoever put that video together, man, you are talented.
Right.
I'm telling you straight
Make
up,
sure you
man.
subscribe to Original Royalty, man. Like Bishop was bringing out, we got the best music, okay? Israel,
Right.
we make the best music, righteous music that's going to keep you in the spirit.
Correct.
That's
Righteous
right.
communication.
Righteous
right.
communication, all right? So, all right, let's pull up the next article. Let's pull up the next article. What we got? Nah, you don't. Just click it. I'm on it right now. Just click.
Can't close that out.
You don't even know what that says, do you?
Yes, I got it on my phone, man.
Drop the beat.
It says right there, that bottom one, yes,
Freestyle.
skip or something like that.
Yeah, the right.
Right there.
I'm about to freestyle.
Nah, they ain't do nothing.
Go back.
Nah, go back.
Go back.
Are we? Get some on the scene.
There we go.
Now click the right box. The right box. That one, yeah.
That's the register. That's the register. Damn, we can't pull it.
Oh,
it should be.
man,
It should
alright.
be. No, it should be on another website. Just pull it up on a different website.
Yeah, we gotta find it, man. We gotta find it.
Hey, for the
because-
time being, let's get that in righteous communication. 1
yeah, pull
Corinthians
that out.
15.
Bring that out.
Hey, that's the reason why we got.
Just screenshot.
That's the reason with the class that Bishop Kanad did yesterday in regards to righteous communication. It segues into Set It Off Sundays, because guess what? We got prophets of the Lord that are bringing out righteous communication, not only on music but through television, through podcasts, through classes, out in the streets, live and direct, in person. At all times, you know what I'm saying?
What's going on in the world, the relevant
There
topics of today.
The stuff that a lot of newscasters like ABC News, NBC News, the Caucasian News Network, CNN, things that they're not going to broadcast, guess what? We're going to bring those things to light.
That's right.
Give me
That's
that
right.
1 Corinthians 15:33.
1 Corinthians chapter 15, verse 33. Be not deceived. Evil communications corrupt good manners.
So it says, don't be fooled. Do not be fooled in what you are feeding your spirit. Every time you turn the channel, every time you are scrolling through YouTube or whatever, you are feeding your spirit. So it says, be not deceived. Evil communication will corrupt good manners. Okay? What are your manners? Like mannerisms, right? Morals and ethics. It affect the person that you are, what you take in, what you feed yourself. You can either open the Bible, feed yourself knowledge, listen to a class, listen to some music. You know what I'm saying? Now, we're not saying you can't watch movies, you can't, but what we're saying is righteous communication is what you should be feeding your spirit more than anything.
Right.
Facts. All right, so let's pull it up, IT. Let's pull it up.
We got it?
Yep.
That was fast.
I
All
sent it to him.
praises.
Come on. Let's go.
Okay.
Oh,
hey, I
gosh,
could be long-winded
IT,
again.
man.
So.
IT, man. Nah, IT. What's going on, man? I sent you the screenshot.
It's just some music.
The computer.
Oh, Lord.
Well, we got Droid computers. We need Mac laptops, y'all. We need.
Pray for us, Israel. Pray for us. Pray for the IT team, man.
All right. Hey, Officer Asael, teach.
All right. So last night my wife was talking about sharing a post from like Daughters of Sarah. She's in the Northern Kingdom group, and she was just talking about viewing different things on Instagram and stuff like that. And after she saw the video that she wanted to see, or the little short reel, she was just scrolling, and then there's all kinds of illicit videos that come up. Like you're not searching for it. It's just placed in your timeline.
Yo, I want to know what happened to those days when we used to have bicycles, and footballs and basketballs for the little kids and things to keep them physically active. Now all you see kids do is play games like this.
And they fat.
They just do this right here on a big old iPad, a big old little TV monitor. That's all you see, video games and so forth. What happened to the days when we used to actually go out and play baseball?
Basketball.
Baseball with a wooden stick.
They don't do that no more. This generation, they do not do that.
There's some Generation Z stuff, man. That's why, like Officer Asael's bringing out, we got to monitor and be mindful of these devices and these little electronics that our children are using. Because we'll be like, oh, okay, they probably just watching something. Nah, you get one of them WAP videos to pull up.
Yep.
Right. Or like when Kim Kardashian's son seen her video.
Right.
Or remember the Lil Nas X?
Yeah.
Those videos pulling up, and
pop
your
up.
little kids are
The
just
hell is
watching.
this?
And for some reason, that stuff is enchantment. It's witchcraft.
Yeah.
Because they won't change it. The little kids will sit there and watch it, and it's almost like they're being programmed. They won't change it.
Right.
It's crazy, man.
We good, IT? All right, let's go.
All right, y'all, hold on to your seats on this one, y'all. Here we go.
All right, read that for us.
Y'all surprised? Brittany Griner, 31-year-old American, convicted of smuggling 0.7 grams of THC into Russia on a trip to play basketball for a Russian team. Sentenced to 9 years and fined 1 million rubles.
Wow.
Rubles, my bad.
So she got 9 years and fined 1 million rubles. All right, read the next paragraph.
Audrey Lorber, 19-year-old American, found guilty of smuggling 17 grams of
Whoa.
Damn.
So she smuggled 17 grams.
Crackhead.
And did what happened to her? Read on.
Found guilty of smuggling 17 grams of THC into Russia while on a family vacation. Released after a 2-month detention.
Wow.
And fined 15,000 rubles.
I'm telling you, man, if she didn't just get her nigga wake up call too, I'm telling you, real quick, give me that.
Hey, look how happy that Sheeta might look.
Yup. She good.
She happy as hell, like, That's right.
Kingdom. Let me get that in Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 2 and verse 1. I'm telling you, man, this is what the wicked say.
The book of Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 2. You said verse 1, sir?
Yeah, verse 1, and we're going to jump down to verse 11.
Verse 1. For the ungodly said, reasoning with themselves, but not aright. Our life is short and tedious, And in the death of a man, there is no remedy.
Come on.
Neither was there any man known to have returned from the grave.
So this is the ungodly speaking. Jump down to verse 11.
Verse 11. Let our strength be the law of justice.
Let our what?
Let our strength be the law of justice.
And that's what they said. That's what that white girl did. She used her strength was the law of justice. The law of justice was on her side. But what about our sister, right? She got 9 years for 0.7 grams.
Right.
This white girl brought in 17 grams and got 2 months. What did it say? 2 months of probation?
2 months.
And charged $250. Versus Brittany Griner's would be $16,522.
That's crazy.
Wow.
Read verse 11 again, man.
Verse 11. Let our strength be the law of justice. For that which is feeble is found to be nothing worth.
You see that? They look at us like we're not worth anything. That's why it's easy to throw 9 years at her. Okay? But that white girl, we definitely, she's worth something. We got to get her up out of that prison. Okay, what you got?
Yeah, she got a supporting cast behind her, don't she? Yeah. Brittany Griner got a supporting cast behind her.
The video? Oh, praises.
She got a supporting cast behind her. Before we go and see, because I'm gonna tell you, y'all want to stay tuned for this, because Brittany Griner has a fan base that's actually fighting for her. That's representing her.
Yeah. Right.
And
she got a fan base.
give me Ecclesiastes 2:1 real quick. Just real quick, y'all. A lot of our people end up in these where they literally dig themselves in a ditch. Yes. That's what they do. Why? Because you have no fear of the Lord. You live life the way you want to live it, and you've been raised by Babylon here in America, and you think that the ways you were taught here is the correct way to live life until you go somewhere else and you get a rude awakening. Because we're not keeping the laws of God, and we, like Officer Raz has just brought out in the scripture, well, we deciding to live by that YOLO mentality. YOLO meaning you only live once, which is not true according to the scriptures. You must come back and report to the Most High God in Christ for your actions. Guess what? That don't mean you're just going to die and nothing else will ever happen again. No, that means you will return a report for the actions that you did here on earth. Watch this. Read Ecclesiastes 2:1.
Ecclesiastes chapter 2, verse 1. I said in mine heart, go to now. I will prove thee with mirth.
I will prove thee with mirth. A lot of times our heart leads us astray. You read that Proverbs 28 and 26, it says, whosoever follow his heart or trusteth in his heart is a fool. So guess what? Our forefather King Solomon here, he had his foolish ways. And he's explaining infractions that he made, mistakes that he had to learn from. He told himself at one point, I'm going to go live it up. Like when he was sleeping with the other nations.
Right.
Like when he was building temple unto other gods.
Yep.
He said, let me go prove thee unto mirth. And go ahead.
Therefore enjoy pleasure.
I'm going to also enjoy nothing but pleasure. I'm going to forget about God. I'm going to enjoy pleasure. Read.
And behold, this also is vanity.
You heard what our forefather King Solomon said? He said it's not worth it. Right. He said it is vanity. It is vanity. It is not worth it. All right, where's that?
Yeah, let's pull up her supporting
cast. The supporting cast of Brittany Griner. Here we go. You can't make this stuff up, Israel.
I'm telling you, man.
Fuchsia.
Yo, play this, man.
Hey, play that. Hey, put the. What's this?
Wait.
What is this?
Rewind it.
Free Brittany Griner.
There's no audio to it?
Where's the audio?
Dang.
All right, just play running from the back. Run it back, IT.
And she went to Russia, knowing that she was homosexual. And, they don't play about that down there. So
it
she
says,
get time.
Can't make this up for real. Studs doing a praise dance for BG.
Damn.
You got studs. So these are all women, right? Looking like men, looking like She-Hulk.
Also known as butches.
Yep.
Dykes. That's what they known as. You a butch.
Huh? Yeah.
Damn. Hey, play the video. Well, we ain't got no sound? There we go.
Walking with my face turned to the sun.
Is that a slave song?
You a slave now?
Weight on my shoulders.
With a praise dance with slave song.
A bullet in my gun. Oh, I got eyes in the back of my head, just in case I have to run.
Confusion.
They don't even. They're not matching in their rhythm.
I do what I can when I can, while I can for my people.
You know what's crazy? Hey, pause that video. This is actually.
That's when I'm gonna.
Wow.
This is actually reverse psychology, y'all.
Yes.
When you really think about it, they don't hate men. They love men so much they want to look like them.
Right.
So that's really what's going on here. They love men so much they want to be a man.
Right. And you know what this goes into? What Bishop Nathaniel brought out last night. The Babylons, right? The changing of
Bring it
kinds.
out.
Let's get that. Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 14. The changing of kinds. Okay? That's that Babylonian, that slave mentality. They learned that here in Babylon because they weren't born studs and dykes and carpet munchers. Okay? No, they was not born like that.
Bring it
That
out.
came from Babylon. Let's read
Carpet
that.
munchers?
Carpet munchers.
Damn.
Chapter 14, what verse?
Chapter 14 and verse 26.
Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 14, verse 26. Disquieting of good men, forgetfulness of good terms, defiling of souls.
Doing what?
Defiling of souls.
See, those sisters right there, they're defiled. Their souls are defiled, man. Read on.
Changing of kind.
Doing what?
Changing of kind.
And that's what we see going on today here in Babylon, 2022. Changing of kinds. These sisters is all out of order. Read.
Disorder in marriages. Adultery.
That's right there what we saw. That's full adultery, full of fornication. Because for sure, all them sisters are sleeping together. Right? They all doing that stuff. Read on.
And shameless uncleanness.
And shameless uncleanness. That's what we see going on.
You know, all of this is a cycle of destruction is what it is. When you read here, right, you read where it says changing of kind, it lets you know what happens literally right after that, a disorder in the marriages. Because a marriage that is honorable will be the husband and the wife, right? The male and the female, as it was ordained in Genesis chapter 3 from the beginning, or 2, I'm sorry. So it says changing of kind, then it goes into disorder in marriages, meaning God is not honoring or blessing your marriage. And then when you continue in sexual acts, now that is considered adultery, which is worthy of death. And it's also known in the eyes of God as shameless uncleanness. They have no shame. They out here YouTubing this stuff to broadcast it for everybody to see. There's no shame. There's no embarrassment. These are supposed to be, look at them. These are supposed to be the mothers of tomorrow. Look at the picture.
Pull it back up. Pull it back up so the officer could explain his point.
What we're looking at right here are supposed to be the mothers of tomorrow, and look at them. These are supposed to be our princesses,
right?
The daughters of Sarah that were once tender and delicate. Damn. Look at them.
That's not delicate.
These are not mothers of tomorrow.
Nope.
Who gonna want to breastfeed off of that? Look at that.
She swallowed it.
That's crazy.
She swallowed in Officer Ari.
Exactly.
Forward Officer Ari.
You breastfeed your child what? Protein milk? Protein shake? What is that?
Over here.
This is horrible. Like these are not the mothers of tomorrow. That's why when Christ come back, a lot of our people are going to get put to death.
A lot of
and
sisters.
a lot of them are going to be you sisters. You black women that were raised here in America that have the same mindset as our sister Brittany Griner.
Right.
And y'all need to repent. We don't hate y'all. We're not condemning y'all.
Right.
We're not judging y'all. We telling you you're going to be judged when Christ come back if you don't get your mind right.
Hey, officer, what's that phrase you just said? The mothers of what?
The mothers of tomorrow.
I like that phrase. The mothers of tomorrow. Let's see how the mothers of tomorrow should conduct themselves. 1 Timothy chapter 5, verse 14. This is how they should conduct themselves. Okay? Because that right there, that's an astonishment. That is a bowl of confusion. Read that.
1 Timothy chapter 5, verse 14. I will, therefore, that the younger women marry.
Do what?
The younger women marry.
Should the young woman marry other women? Read on.
Bear children.
Do what?
Bear children.
So the young woman should marry a man and bear children with that man, with their husband. Read.
Guide the house.
Do what?
Guide the house.
Guide the house. Take care of the home. Don't be out here in these streets. Okay, like they say the saying in the world, she for the streets.
She for the streets.
She for the streets. No, sisters. Your ass need to be in the house. Read.
Give none occasion to the adversary to speak reproachfully.
And that's what they're going to do. Pull the picture back up. Pull it back up. That's what they're going to do. They're going to speak reproachfully when they see the daughters of Sarah, how they fallen so low. This is a damn shame.
Hey,
Boy, no way, boy.
and just for the record, that whole Butch
Boy, no way,
Dyke,
boy.
that whole Butch and Dyke and LGBTQ, that whole movement, all of that is temporary. Because when Christ come back, all that's getting shut down, and y'all gonna fall in line.
Right.
Watch this. Give me let me go to Sirach. Let me see. Sirach, where it talks about Sodom and how they were destroyed for their pride. Gomorrah was destroyed. I think it's Sirach 16. Y'all know what I want?
I got something while you're looking, sir. Yeah. Hey, give me Romans 8. Give me Romans 8 and 19. But this is, you know, our sisters are out of order because we are out of order as men. And when we get in line as men and start ordering our houses, being the fathers in our houses, raising our children and giving them those righteous examples, then we can correct these sisters. Read what you got, officer.
Romans chapter 8, verse 19.
Read.
For the earnest expectation of the creature waiteth for the manifestation of the sons of God.
It's on us to set this world right. It's upon each and every Israelite man, you so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans, to return to your heritage and to your culture so that we can fix our women and our children. Read on.
Verse 20. For the creature was made subject to vanity, not willingly, but by reason of him who hath subjected the same in hope.
That's right. Our people have gone off into vain and foolish things. Let's get to the point in verse 22.
Verse 22. For we know that the whole creation groaneth and travaileth in pain together unto now.
That's right. And now the sons of God have manifested, and we're back, and we're setting things in order for our people.
That's right. Smooth operator. That's right. All praise to the Most High. Hey, get that. Sirach 16, verse 8.
The book of Sirach, chapter 16, verse 8. Neither spared he the place where Lot sojourned.
So the Lord did not spare the place where Lot sojourned. Where did he live? Sojourn means where did he dwell? He dwelled in Sodom and Gomorrah. The Most High did not spare that place. Why do we think America is going to be spared? All this sin that's reaching to the heavens, why do we feel like it's going to be spared? No. Just like in the time of Sodom and Gomorrah, it's going to be like that, but it's going to be even worse. Finish that.
Neither spared he the place where Lot sojourned, but abhorred them.
Stop. Now, but abhorred them. Who abhorred them? God. What does abhor mean? He hated their ways. He hated that. That LGBTQ, it ain't nothing new under the sun. Right. That was during the time of the Babylonians, like the bishop brought out yesterday. That was during the time of Egypt. That was during the time of the Assyrians. All of that, the Greeks. Yep. We just doing it, and guess what? All them kingdoms fell. What make y'all think this kingdom ain't gonna fall? What make you so trustworthy? What makes this kingdom so trustworthy? They all live by the same ways of the past kingdoms, and y'all think that this one's gonna be spared? Right. You got another thing coming.
Hey,
Read.
But abhorred them for their pride.
But he abhorred them for their pride. Ain't that gay pride?
That's right. That's
the flag and LGBTQ and free Barabbas, the female Barabbas' little sister here.
Yep.
Free Brittany Griner. Ain't that what we doing? Go kill Christ and the Israelites and make them a hate group, but free Barabbas' little sister here. Let's go to Revelations 11 and 8. I'm telling you, that's what they doing. They're like, free her. Bro, she did. What did we say growing up? They say you did the crime.
Yeah, you gotta
do the time.
Right,
yeah.
That's it. That's
Why
judgment
should
of the
you?
Lord.
Why? What makes you special? That you a dyke?
Right.
That you a butch? Absolutely not. I can say that right without us getting shut down.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Okay.
Hell yeah.
You might have offended somebody on there.
I'm offended. All right, read what you got. Revelations 11.
Revelation.
Hey, give me the Merriam definition of dictionary word for crucify. Read what you got. Watch this.
Revelations chapter 11, verse 8. And their dead bodies shall lie in the street of the great city.
And it says their dead bodies are going to lie in the street of the great city. Their dead bodies means the congregation of the dead. When you're in this LGBTQ movement, when you're a gang member, when you love tattoos, when you paint your hair yellow, when you do these things, you don't keep the Sabbath. When you embrace your wicked American nationality and not your Israelite God-given nationality,
Right.
you are considered a dead body. You're from the congregation of the dead. Read.
And their dead bodies shall lie in the street of the great city.
That great city is here in America. Read.
Which spiritually is called Sodom.
Which spiritually, meaning symbolically, it is called what?
It's called Sodom and Egypt.
Sodom and Egypt. Same way they was wearing them weaves in Egypt, they wearing them today.
Yep. Right.
Same way they was shaving their heads
Homosexuals,
bald, that's what they doing today.
Right.
Same way they was worshiping animals and having sex with family members and all that, they doing it today here in America. Kevin Gates, where he like, yeah, I slept with my cousin.
Yep.
It's
Proud
the
of that
same.
thing.
It's the same. And a lot of people follow after Kevin Gates. So these young men are gonna put on those same spirits.
Yep. Right.
Read.
Where also our Lord was crucified.
It says where also our Lord was crucified. Now you see a lot of people be like, well, Christ wasn't crucified here, so it's not talking about the U.S.
Right.
Let's pull up that. Hey, read that for me. Definition of crucified.
Wait, pull it up on the screen so the people can see. Come on.
Yes, sir.
Definition of crucified. Merriam-Webster Dictionary.
Read context 1. Watch this.
1. To put to death by nailing or binding the wrist or hands and feet to a cross.
Now that's the definition that everybody knows for crucify. Right. But guess what? The scriptures are true to that which they are. Right. Our leadership is always letting us know that. You read that in Job chapter 11 and verse 6. Read that, and now read context 2.
2. To destroy the power of, mortify.
Uh-oh.
Crucify the
to
flesh.
destroy the power of or mortify. They killed the true gospel of Christ here.
Right. That's right.
They killed the gospel, his image, that he's a black man. They killed the gospel of the understanding that we are the real Jews. Right. They mortified that understanding. That's what it means where our Lord was crucified. Because everything that came with the black image of Christ came with our understanding of who our Savior was, who he was going to save, and who we're going to be saved from.
Right. That's a heavy point. That's a heavy point. Just dealing with Gomorrah, Sodom and Gomorrah. Go to Jude. Jude verse 7.
Jude verse 7.
Because you said something heavy, officer. You said, what makes them think that this place is not going to be destroyed,
Correct.
right? Watch this. Read.
Jude verse 7. Even as Sodom and Gomorrah and the cities about them in like manner, giving themselves over to fornication.
And that's what we see. Them sisters are in the midst of fornication. Read on.
And going after strange flesh.
And going after what?
Strange flesh.
Going after strange flesh means going after the opposite or the same sex.
Right.
That's
right.
what strange flesh is. Going after the same sex.
That's
Read
right.
on.
Are set forth for an example.
They're what?
Are set forth for an example.
So America, Babylon the Great is set for an example for what? Read.
Suffering the vengeance of eternal fire.
You see that? They're going to receive eternal fire.
That's right.
That's what they're going to receive. Right. Eternal fire, destruction.
Damn, boy.
Hey, officer, so check this real quick. Go to 2 Peter 2 and verse 7 and 8. Verse 6 says the exact same thing, but check this out. Verse 7.
You say 2 Peter 2, sir?
Yes, sir. Verse 7.
2 Peter chapter 2, verse 7. All right. And delivered just Lot, vexed with the filthy conversation of the wicked.
We're supposed to be vexed by the ways of Babylon. You're not you're not supposed to be cool with what's going on. This stuff that's going on screen, like you laughing at it, we joke and stuff, but you're not supposed to be cool with this. Read.
For that righteous man dwelling among them.
So if you're a righteous man or a righteous woman, read.
And seeing it and hearing, vex his righteous soul from day to day with their unlawful deeds.
We listen, unfortunately, we went into slavery, we went into captivity, so now we're living in Sodom and Gomorrah. We're living in Egypt. So we have to, the way that your mind should be is that it vexes you on a day-to-day basis. This is how we're supposed to be able to get out of captivity, out of this slavery. All right.
Right. It should bother you. Get Isaiah 5 and 20. It should bother you as Officer Enos was saying in the scriptures, to vex means something that irritates you. Like, no, because the number one sign of Black Lives Matter, mattering, of them actually being relevant, is bringing forth black life. That's what true black power is. But our sisters, nope, I'm going to abort that baby. Nope, I'm going to be a dyke and not bring forth black life. I'm going to adopt a little white kid. You're the complete opposite of what of black life actually mattered.
Right. Damn.
You're the opposite. If black life mattered, you would be like your grandfather and your grandmothers, how they had many children and brought forth much life, and you're the reason. Them being straight is the reason you exist. Right. Read what you got.
Isaiah chapter 5 verse 20. Woe unto them that call evil good and good evil.
Woe to those that say, I'm neutral, dog. Hey, I'm neutral. I ain't got nothing against them. I ain't got nothing. They don't bother me. I don't bother them. So I just let them do you. You going to die with them then. You dying with them because you not standing stiffly for the Lord.
So, officer,
you can't be lukewarm. Go ahead, Officer Johnson.
So silence is compliance.
Silence is compliance. I like that. That's bars, man. Hey, I thought you was gonna rap today.
I was, but you ain't give me the money.
No, we appreciate you.
we ain't doing that.
Because you ain't gonna rap. You gonna steal somebody's bars.
Nah, I'm gonna go off the top. I got you.
You going off top?
Yeah, I can do it right now.
No, we appreciate you.
No, it's your boy Ari. You on the scene. WCEO, and you know I got my team.
Hold on.
Oh, Lord.
He might be cooking. He might be cooking a little bit. Hey, put the camera on Ari, man. Let Ari spit.
Quick snippet.
Hey, call in, zoom in if you want to call us.
Y'all let us know. Call in. Let me know if you feel like his bars is hot.
Hey, I'm about to go in just quick.
You got the mic, Ari.
Ain't nothing to, Here you go. It's your boy Ari. Yes, I'm on the scene. WCEO.
Cut his mic. Cut his mic.
Yo, let him cook.
Cut his mic.
What?
Go ahead, cook.
Dang, I can't. It's your boy Ari. Yes, I'm on the scene. WCEO, and you know I got my team.
Right.
50s in the 20s in the teens. Yeah, that's it.
That's it. Ari.
IT voted.
Thank you, IT. You
IT voted. IT was in the spirit.
Hey, you all right.
Still love you, though.
Call
that
in
was
if you got any
horrible.
Callers, call in.
I tried to help
in.
you, bro.
Well,
hey, damn, they say hey,
he destroyed my
improved.
spirit, man. Galatians
Say
6
he
you got Galatians
improved.
6 and 1 me now, sir.
Nah, bro, you all right.
Build me back here, restore me.
You all right.
All right, so let's go to the next article. We got any callers? All right, let's go to the next article. The
Callers
farmer
dropped off the line after that.
Yeah,
they dropped out. They said, yo, this dude right here.
That brother can't rap.
Got it.
I still love you, Ari.
Yeah, all right.
I told you. You've been stealing bars. Just hold fast to that what you had.
That's it.
Got you.
Keep stealing
I
bars.
had a dream. Found out it was a
go.
nightmare.
The Biden administration vowing to send $1.2 billion to fight famine in northern Africa. But American farmers and American consumers are struggling with soaring costs. Some say we have our own concerns of a food crisis here at home as well. John Boyd Jr., president of the National Black Farmers Association, joins me now. Sir, great to have you on the program. Couldn't American farmers who are really struggling with inflation right now use that $1.2 billion?
Well, I tell you right now, I'm sure those African countries definitely need the support. But we also have to take care of those at home. $50 billion to Ukraine, and we continue to help other parts of the world. But we haven't taken care of American farmers. Black farmers have a measure that we've been waiting for over a year and a half, for $5 billion. We have to do better at taking care of America's farmers and taking care of those American people first. It's the whole issue here. And the Biden administration isn't moving and acting swiftly enough to address the farm crisis. So yes, we have the issues with climate change,
Hey, stop
but
that
we
real
also
quick,
have
man. These brothers, I'm telling you, these brothers trust in America so much.
Yep.
They're like, we got to save America. We got to save America. Oh, why are we spending money in Africa? Hey, Mr. White Man, you don't see what's happening with us? Read what you got. Give me Isaiah chapter 30 and verse 12.
12?
Yeah.
Okay. Isaiah chapter 30 and verse 12.
Bring it out.
Wherefore thus saith the Holy One of Israel, because ye despise this word, and trust in oppression and perverseness, and stay thereon, therefore this iniquity shall be to you as a breach, ready to fall.
As a breach ready to fall, because you trust in America. That iniquity, meaning that you don't trust in the Lord, you trust in man. you're gonna see and you're gonna witness the destruction of America firsthand. You're gonna see it. You're gonna be part of it. You're gonna be a part of it because you trust in this American government, not understanding that they don't even move right here. It's so obvious. You see what they doing with their funds. They send money to China. They send money to the other nations. But all you got to do is look at your local ghetto. Look at your local ghetto. Look at your local projects.
Right.
How come ain't no money being spent in there? You got reservations that got dirty water, but you sending 1.2 billion to Africa.
Congratulations, you played yourself.
What happens is people think, oh, they sent money to Africa. But when you look at how they do the economy, there's different types of conventions that they hold. What they do is they might have gave $1.2 billion to Africa. They did. And they put it to farming, all the different fruits and vegetables and stuff, right? What they do is then they outsource those. They export those into other European countries for cheap prices. And then when they export it, they'll import it back into Africa at higher rates.
Damn.
That's what they do.
And this is why it goes back to Zephaniah 2:1. We got to come together. Okay, shout out to Captain Shemaiah and the prepping team and all of that, because we trying to establish something where we coming together. We're not trying, like you said, officer, we're not trying to trust in the oppression, trust in America and Babylon. We got to help each other, right? Give me real quick, Jeremiah.
Hold on, let me finish that real quick.
More? Oh, yeah, go ahead.
Finish verse 13.
Yes, sir. Swelling out in a high wall, whose breaking cometh suddenly at an instant.
Like a dam that's ready to break. That's what America is. That's what America is. It's ready to self-destruct at any minute. Go ahead, Officer Raz.
Yeah, go to Jeremiah 29 and verse 28. Like I was saying, we got to learn to lean on each other, right? And be self-sufficient, right? I know we did that Feed the Sheep, what was that program we did, the Feed the Sheep?
The Feed the Sheep with the quail farming and cultivation with Officer Asael.
There you go.
He got, like okra. And,
I'm telling you, where we leaning on ourselves and we're being self-sufficient and trying to provide for one another.
That's right.
Okay, because watch what it says here, Jeremiah 29 and verse 28.
Jeremiah chapter 29, verse 28. For therefore he sent unto us in Babylon, saying, this captivity is long.
We've been in this captivity for over 400 years, right? He said it's long. Read on.
Build ye houses.
Do what?
Build ye houses.
Build ye houses. Come on.
And dwell in them.
Watch this. Read.
And plant gardens.
Do what?
Plant gardens and eat the fruit of them.
And that's what we need to do. Plant gardens. Right? Captain Shem has been pushing that. Our leadership's been pushing that, telling us to start planting gardens. Right? Be self-sufficient. Don't just rely on Esau, because when he cuts these supermarkets off, what are we really gonna do?
Hey, also, right, that's crazy, because when you plant gardens and you cultivate and you you bred your own cattle, you might not suffer from high blood pressure and diabetes and strokes and all that, because now everything you have is organic now.
Right.
It ain't been sprayed with all them pesticides. It ain't been
GMOs.
Injected with all this fluid. You know, this red fluid in your fake watermelon.
Yep.
Like, these are the things we are concerned about and we worry about every time we buy from Walmart or local supermarkets, because we know they didn't come from us. We don't know whose hand was in this stuff. So when you have your own chickens and hens and roosters and your own cattle, that right there alone creates a better healthy lifestyle.
You got anything you want to outside?
Why not?
I would just say that one of the benefits is you are actually doing a physical labor, which is also going to increase your health, and then it's very rewarding. All praise to the Most High. I've been gardening, very small. This is my third season, and when you pull something out of your own yard, which you've toiled with your own hands, and the Most High bless you, it's very rewarding. Like, you don't really care how it tastes. And I'm going to tell you, your real organic food tastes different from that stuff in the store.
That's right.
It does.
Right. And for those of you that live in an apartment like myself, you would think it's hard to garden. But I know Absasa, your rib has spoke with my rib, gave us few things, little tips. And just to put the spirit in our sisters, right? Just have them do it just so they could get back what our foremothers used to do. Just brothers, have your wives do that thing, because I'm telling you, it puts the spirit on them. And you see, it's a different spirit when they start, you see the sisters get their hands dirty and they really, like you said, trying to plan.
Anything green and leafy can be grown in a pot, a box. Yep. You don't have to even be in the
that's
ground.
what I got, little small pots. I'm telling you, man.
And there's a myth that I guess vegetation doesn't grow in the winter. You got potatoes and go ahead, Officer.
Yeah, a lot of the greens are very sturdy plants. My collards, like we've had record heat this year. Yes. My greens, my Swiss chard, my collard greens, been the best thriving plant that I've had in 100+ temperature for like 20-something days.
What about cold weather?
Cold weather, yeah, greens are real good. They'll grow in the cold.
All praises.
So we got to learn how to be self-sufficient and not panic like the American Negro head and Hispanic Latinos that go to the mercados and rely on Esau to feed their families. All right, let's play the video. Is this video going to get good?
A farm crisis that we're not putting first and taking care of. So you have the high cost of fuel, the high cost of fertilizer and lime, and all of these upfront costs for America's farmers.
All right, stop,
and we
stop.
haven't
So
done
now
any.
he's talking about fuel and farming and fertilizer. So another thing we need to invest in is what? Solar panels, right? Solar powered generators. Okay, should be storing water. So honestly, we gotta get off America's breast. We gotta get off the breast of America and learn how to at least, start. It's okay if you start a little. You ain't got to have a whole Garden of Eden in your backyard, okay? We understand that it takes time, but at least educate yourselves, all right? And at least break the ice and start doing something, all right? It'll benefit yourself, it'll benefit the nation, and those that you'll be able to teach as well, all right? You got anything? All right, let's move to the next article. What's the next article? How we looking, y'all?
Make sure y'all call in.
Yeah, we got any callers? Any callers? Not yet? All right, yeah, pull that up. Yeah, you can pull this up.
Yeah, I apologize for that rap.
All right, give me that name that tribe, man, while we getting this.
Yeah, my bars was trash.
Let's get that name that tribe while we waiting on this.
It's trash.
Yeah, I just wanna
Get that name that tribe real quick.
You've never done better.
Enos.
I wish I was like Enos.
It hurts not being over there, right?
Yeah.
Nah, they doing all right. They doing all right.
We should have a performance from Enos. I was Enos,
No,
right? Don't you
man.
think?
Hey, man.
Live performance.
Hey, no, man.
Yeah, somebody got to be
Enos?
optimistic.
Or
teaching now.
Patmos?
Yeah, let's go.
Oh, we'll name that tribe.
So what we're looking at is a protest in Panama. Okay, that's a tribe of Zebulon right there. And what they're protesting for is the same thing that the
Pause the video.
What they're protesting for is the same thing that the brother was talking about: inflation, right? Food crisis, fuel. These are the things that's going on all around the world, and it's our people that's feeling it the most. In Venezuela, right? The money's worth nothing over there in Venezuela. There's videos you see money all over the floor, right? The money's worth nothing over there. So these are the things that's in Haiti. It's the same thing that's going on. All 12 tribes are being affected by this, okay? We're all going through this. We're all suffering these same afflictions, right? Give me that real quick, Hosea 5:15. Hosea 5:15.
Yeah, they don't respect their currency anymore.
Right.
It's all over the streets, just flying around, and they're like, 2 weeks ago they would have been millionaires with all that money. They'd have been picking it up, but now it's not worth anything.
Right.
Same thing's going to happen here in America, where the American dollar will bottom out. It's going to bottom out. All the banks are going to shut down. So all these rappers and everybody that has success in evil things, all of that is gonna come to naught. You're gonna realize all of that was vain.
Right.
It was vanity.
And this is why it's so important to support the Booster Club, Israel. You gotta support the Booster Club because you seen our leadership. They was just in Ecuador, okay? By you supporting the Booster Club, we can get to places like this, okay? We could get to Panama. We could reach our brothers that's out there and help build them up. Show them why they're going through these things and how to come out of that oppression. Okay, read that for me.
Hosea chapter 5, verse 15. I will go and return to my place till they acknowledge their offense and seek my face. And their affliction.
In their what?
In their affliction, they will seek me early.
And that's what you see going on right now. Our people are getting afflicted, right? Like I said, in Panama, Haiti, Jamaica, Trinidad, where else? Venezuela, Guatemala, Mexico, right? The caravan that we remember, we was going deep into the caravan. Every other month we was out there.
Yeah, that was sad.
That was sad, man. Yeah. What you got, Officer Ari?
Can we read verse 13 on down?
Yeah, let's go.
I'll read it. Hosea to the 5, verse 13. When Ephraim saw his sickness and Judah saw his wound, then went Ephraim to the Assyrian.
They went where?
To the Assyrian.
To America, right? That's the Assyrian. That's America too now. Don't get it twisted. Read.
And sent to King Jerob. Yet could he not heal you, nor cure you of your wounds.
You see that? America, like what you was bringing out in the other video with the Jake. America is not going to heal our wounds, okay? They're not going to be able to heal us.
I forgot who asked me. They was like, when we was prophesying out there, and they was like, why are so many Puerto Ricans in the military or Hispanics and Mexicans? Because they seek towards Syria. It's the same spirit where they go to America and they make their oath and ready to fight and die for the so-called white man. Same spirit.
Read on.
Verse 14. For I will be unto Ephraim as a lion, and as a young lion to the house of Judah. Even I will tear and go away. I will take away, and none shall rescue him.
See that? And none. It's only going to be the Most High that's going to save us out of these conditions.
That video is a good example of what the Most High just said right here. How he's tearing away at Panama. Mm-hmm. He's taking away from Panama, and ain't nobody there to help them out.
Right.
Oh, praise to the Most High, man. We got to make sure we stay in the spirit, y'all. Keep the commandments. All right. Next segment, we got Name That Tribe. This is the Name That Tribe. Hold on, we ain't see the who chose this video.
Everybody just Ephraim. Who
chose this video? Y'all set me up, man. They picked the Ephraimite on purpose.
Probably Azariah.
Oh Lord. Oh man, what is somebody gonna have to get a sense on this?
Hey, don't sow no discord. Don't sow no discord.
I see. Hold on. I see another. We got another Brittany Griner supporter.
Oh,
hold on. I'm looking at a Brittany Griner supporter talking to, I don't know, that like Levi.
No, that's definitely not Levi.
Hey, that's Ezel's uncle.
Let's play
the video, man.
Hey, comment boards.
Name
y'all let us
that
know.
tribe.
Name that tribe. Who the hell is it? What
tribe is this, y'all?
Call in.
Go ahead.
So, okay, unfortunately, I have to interpret.
That's
praise.
She is literally trying to cast a demon out. That's what she thinks she's trying to do. She was like, the Father, the Son, and the Holy Ghost, out, demon, out. You know, the stuff you see in the movies. That's what she's doing right now.
She's trying to perform an exorcism?
She's performing an exorcism in Church's Chicken.
Stop
it. Get some help.
This is crazy.
Ain't nobody worried about a 3-piece with a biscuit, the mashed potatoes, and the gravy. No. We got to perform. We got to practice an exorcism right now. Because old boy hair look like Lope Dog. All right, where we at?
So I guess it's safe to say that's Ephraim.
Just because they speak Spanish, you got many tribes that speak Spanish. Why would we say?
But you understood that.
I'm gonna explain myself.
Understood.
We know how much you love chicken.
Huh?
We know how much you love chicken.
Congratulations.
Hey, I thought you was gonna say we know how much Judah love chicken.
Hey, you just
I love chicken.
Officer, you said a lot of Puerto Ricans joined the military, right?
You did.
Hey,
Did say that.
Clue number one.
Say that.
Officer Raz, Officer David, they the wing gods. They always eating wings.
Hey,
Y'all the
I'm
wing
Judah,
gods.
bro. I told you last night I was Judah, man.
No. It wouldn't have been that bad if you wouldn't have, went ahead and interpreted.
You took initiative to do it.
Yeah, you
too.
took the
That's
initiative.
me keeping the commandments.
I'm gonna stand up for my tribe. That's what
That's
you
me
did.
keeping the commandments.
Yes,
Paul
sir.
told us.
He was like, I'm gonna stand up for my tribe.
We have to
you know?
interpret.
Yes, sir.
Hey, let's look at the comments, man. What they saying? What tribe is that, y'all?
We got
Please
Issachar,
help me out,
Simeon,
y'all.
Hey, Officer Hilaire.
Ephraim.
Help me out. Somebody said Issachar.
Yeah, man. I'm telling you, it's Ephraim, bro. She got the buzz cut. She got the Brittany. What is it, Joshua? Before I say the wrong name,
Griner.
Griner.
You got the Brittany Griner get up.
She got the Brittany Griner get up. All right?
But what tribe is he? That's what we really want to know.
Maybe they both Ephraim.
You got a lot of Benji that speak Spanish.
That's true.
Yeah, you all right.
A lot of Benji that
Well,
speak Spanish.
what accent was she speaking? Was it like Issachar Spanish? What kind of Spanish was it?
You asking me?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I'm trying to help you out, low key.
That didn't help me.
Oh,
she said Ephraim or Vanessa or something like that, man.
There's more.
Damn, go ahead, play it.
That's Christianity, though. You said you're trying to cast out demons.
Right. Oh, snap.
Oh.
Bruh, why my man got on Daisy Dukes?
What does he have on, bro?
He got on Daisy Dukes.
What does this man have on?
Yo. Hey, that's enough. That's enough.
Yeah,
we
that's
appreciate
Take
you.
it out.
We appreciate you.
Hey, this should have came with a parental advisory label or something.
Yo, hey, also Les, we appreciate you, bro.
That was Indian.
Always will our people repent, man.
she
It's
got
hard.
monkeypox now.
It's still rough to see our people in that condition, though.
Facts.
Like
Yeah,
in all seriousness,
It is.
What?
That's how Austin be looking.
Bruh,
might have that
sometimes
monkey.
people, man,
Homeless people.
I was cut when Bishop said we saw that. You see the sick in our people. Bishop Kanai said she had diapers on. Bruh, that was funny, bruh. All right, so Israel, all praise. We give all glory and praise to the Most High in Christ. We want to thank y'all for joining us on another edition of
WCO.
With that, please subscribe to our channel. With that, please subscribe to our channel, IUIC.Austin@IsraelUnite.org. Make sure you support and give alms and funds to support the Booster Club. Is there anything I'm missing? Support the Booster Club, y'all. It helps our bishops and deacons and captains go out there and spread and sow the word so that we the Lord can make the time short and we can go back home. Come out of this captivity. So.
Almost at 10,000 subscribers too, so.
Yeah, we trying to get to 10,000 subscribers.
YouTube.
Help us reach
Like and
10,000.
Help
subscribe.
us out, man.
Help
Share
us,
this,
Israel. Help us, Israel.
share this video, y'all. All right. With that, we say shalom. Most High in Christ bless you all.
Most High Christ bless.
Shalom, Most High in Christ bless.
I need the spirits and less of your body, you know we gon' get it. And we in the streets to gather the sheep, you can say that we fishing.